Adom TV so Adom TV so be dwonwome die so dia o kan si on sempan sa kan no pan so ja me di Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back pe the only nomenclature the professors degree in sports the Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and Messi Kunya Econo Quantum Coding Small do Saka and ano penso e Ghana gudim ejao chen so mam say Jeffas Health Limited the Jeffas educated national and etachiri edroi ohwese Messi kwa e ma no mema so no syphilis candidiasis why fita na so di po gonorrhea na chewa on set me can do be betian samboa for nature eba shops and pharmaceutical shops how do you know on sabit me aka Jeffas makacho da sinano kwesela no pa behwe ho dance wa so dem omsi only Jeffas can save Omodin da son sabitia can betia boa emo pomodon sem so etime gina pinti eno pa 1x bet have always told you that betting food nadin be funemum bet diwa eya uni mu feeling wotwe fa unyim nyesa bet diwa wadwene betia bom utim betia san hye wanhwe ahuso abrabonum kra da biada bet with the money that you can afford to lose bomodin da so pe bet so dia no ane 1x bet madama ene oba intense awodo a ebe fia yintu omu kan nani obia e bone dan so 1x bet ho dance here ana bidi e dia ma no we mu ene sponsors ne tutu ni twetwe na no pay wo mo tech abo medicine share so kwetwe jaw a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins from the very first step. Penchas here, MFF UEFA Champions League matches not 8 minutes as out to FM, and matches not 8 minutes out to us so uninterrupted. Chandusman said Chelsea, and Lille, and the case in the between Sabos, Yamia Doma, and no 8 p.m. say Ghana case in 8 minutes of FM as Sempa 94.7 FM, and Adom 106.3 FM. The live commentary, a bit and Sabro, not for your match, no who's on Sony, and no power, second game, and also a Basono, a Bilario. One so on Sunday for Juventus. Now almost Chelsea kind and also 8 p.m. say guy. Now match no 8 p.m. South of FM way a UEFA Champions League against here and also 8 p.m. of FM. Afi yen sanem na FM yen to Ghana and Komomodia Ministry of Youth and Sports and they honorable Mustafa Yusuf ono Eka Penya ono and Ministry of Youth and Sports no and then Komoka Kretian Saba and the actually any amount and then Ghana buying and the Ashim and the 13th edition of the African Games and also everything say PM Ghana we need right to no say everything to African Games no in August 2018. Ya roso ase kwambia so ebetia saboa atosi enema ye ne infrastructure ke betia the games netia sapem so nei afena pen for the so sabo fema ehon hyehye nso egu so ekoso.
The protocol agreement was signed on the 29th October 2021. After the signing of the protocol agreement, Ghana has met its obligation of paying the initial $900,000 to the African Union as a commitment. The government of Ghana is committing over $200 million to provide the international standard sports infrastructure for the games and several millions of the US in activities before, during, and after the games. The sports facilities being constructed at Badwam in Accra include Olympic standard 10-lane competition pool, an 8-lane warm-up swimming pool, a 5-meter deep Olympic diving pool, 5 tennis courts including a 1,000-seater center court, 2 multipurpose halls and each of them 1,000-seater. Also under construction at Badwam is 400-meter athletic warm-up track, a football training pitch, an administrative block. As a legacy to the project, the facility at Badwam will be transformed into a university for sports for development.
Inti winning command also PMDF feed the 13th African Games no Honorable Mustif Yusafa and Atene Council de Nkomo 18 to Jadiafa, Sena a Ministry of Youth and Sports and Saka Sikadia Fia Banwa, or my class as a chada Edia Tubo Tema Sheso, Esha Nimses Sanchez on Konyama Bitian Kui, Kaime, National Sumami said Nigeria, and a Burkina Faso, yes, and Komu Jessium says, as you him film Sema, Ghana, and Yaji, Esha Nims in Yatuma, you bet me a infrastructure, Bitian Bois, and my surgery within Etian Sakui. Say, you bet me we are Nasi, you know, and also a Meren Crabia and a Bitian Sacre. But they need to actually one crowd from there. FIFA from paying for certain team on the gun crata so Adem Ghana and Nigeria play off the co-work up against Kessiano or more assassin die at this against Kessin between certain times with Sansa body every coqua Nandi assassin.
FIFA Kuono and a bon crata diaba watch say data was shut to her is a baby memoir World Cup playoff no yan fan Bonino and they was assassin. Data or the bayano na match Bosumine de Tosso a Dunu 9 in Answane. FIFA say wasachira mukra match ne de toso adununum esi afiada ehonum na Ghana yɛgye atomu ɛna ne Nigeria man no ɛde abom wɔ Cape Coast agopama no so na match ɛtɔso mienu no nso Nigeria fo bɛtena ɔmo fie na match bosome ne de ɛtɔso aduonu nkron ɛno bɛsi ɛbenada na ɔmo nso agye atomu ɛne Ghana di abɔni wow modimbo ne bɛso ani wa kense mienu mu nyinaa no FIFA World Cup bɛto dwa wɔ Qatar no wodi wani kyerɛ hɔnom akɔbɔ modene ɛde ama woman
Intia fame free Black Stars of Ghana KCA playoff final Nigeria for the Bepem Sunuma Yanko National Under 20 the Black Satellite of Ghana Coach Abdul Karim Zitu ono and the team letting kwaje the last edition Emma Utim Sampa oje fans for Africa shares no nyasem ketwa and the coach and sem kwa krasa ba na small Kenyan nyame adoma National Under 20 team the Black Satellite of Ghana omo ehwe nim so betia build a Winson team betia kudim kunim no ma defend the title no sebia akensi kese a zone B wafo akensi kese no nyama betia koye ediama the 2000 Energy Under 20 African Cup of Nations enchibia no and also ebetia baso no.
You know, the league is going on. Both Division 1 and Premier Division are busy. So it's like they go and they come back, they go and they come back. And it has also helped me a lot. Unlike the previous Under 20 where there was no league and it took me a longer time to prepare them. But you can easily see that we are more into the game more than the previous time. Why? Because they are always active. But the only thing I'm trying to manage is the camping and then the league matches they play and then they come to work with me. That is what I'm trying to manage now. Because they go to play, they come here, I have to forget and then do what I can do to get the best out of them. So that's the only, it's not a problem, but it's the only thing I'm trying to manage now. Aside that, so far so good. Well, yes. When you talk about talent, I think this squad is ahead of the previous Under 20. Seriously, but there's one thing I think I'm now trying to infuse in them. That is the mental toughness. You know, even if you play your game, you come here, you play. You won't tell me you are tired. You have to play. That is the objective of why I allow them to play. So. For the talent issue, yes, this team has a lot of talent than before. We are now working on the other aspect to put together to come out with win something.
Coach Abdul Karim Zitu and Okita National Under 20 team no Wafu Zone B Cup of Nations Total Energies Under 20 African Cup of Nations no Ghana it means the previous edition Albany and I feel so Mauritania. I would GD pass and Adom or beating aside defending until say, Sa Under 20 team Yakitano, or my yard dear crossing near the Koje, back on it with you to say Ajeda, and you go so etifi. Young called the Junior National Under 17 team, the Twinkle Little Stars of Ghana, also near Brepa, Nansentem Coach Parkwesi Fabian, Eddie Team Nico Pimo voter region, Hope, Emma Omoko 3-day air campaign or ma, Omedu Fieno, Nkoma or the Eja Efa Under 17 team no so home.
We started on the 19th of January. With all the selected players from Samaboy, from KGL, and then selected players from the other regions. So far, campaign has been good. Everything is moving on quite well. Some players have left and others have come in, and we are still looking. We are still pruning down until we get the final squad in due course. Yeah, preparation has been ongoing, as I said. We've been training morning and afternoon. We've already played about 4 or 5 matches, and this is the 6th one. We're going to play a lot of matches outside Accra, outside our camp, to be able to prepare the boys very well for the tournament that we are going to go through. So, like I said, preparation has been good, and it's all, everything has been provided, and we are working very hard to be able to raise a very formidable.
See, Coach Parkwesi Fabian and Altene Kaulo Kita, the National Under 17 team, the Twinkle Little Stars of Ghana, Omo Campo, our Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, Pram. Now, so Omo Kudi 3-day store, voter region. And omujiri pass on my body, the name of so conquer Eddie Amom. Yen Hesson the Black Maidens of Ghana, so dia coach and the team any Baba Nuhu. Only kita the Black Maidens of Ghana. Now also himself FIFA Under 17 World Cup qualifies against Senegal. Yamiadoma, on bet me I qualify. Young Taranga Lioness, any abrin so set Quimbiasno. also ebe qualify e was Kings Kesi and also etime sepiem no e my way ko bodom pem e wo Ghana Ma Center or Soccer Center of Excellence Pramprama wo mo ehwe nim se kwabia so no on betwenya a winsome air sider wo ebetia bo ma sa qualifiers na etia sa koi me ne wo kasa die wo mo any emfichire teams ana airbo na so sisi de wo chese enche bia wo be mu emfichire teams no normal high profile matches ebetia bo na fortify the Black Maidens of Ghana so far as preparation is concerned.
The Morocco friendly was a very good exercise because some of the girls, that was their first time of even seeing the Accra Sports Stadium. And so it's always good that when you are preparing a team, you give them that opportunity to see how far they can stand the test of time. Going beyond there, I think we're supposed to travel to Egypt for another friendly, but that one didn't come. And so we just have to engage under 13 boys to see how prepared we are moving from the Morocco match into that Egypt game, because that game didn't come and we need to just get a game in place of that to see how we are moving forward. That is how come this game. Even though we lost 3-2, but I can see that playing against boys and you are able to come up 2 goals up and then they coming down to have 3 goals. It's not a bad idea at all. And so what is going to happen is that I have noticed 1 or 2 mistakes, especially at the back, because I gave an opportunity to those who didn't have the opportunity to play in the Morocco game. That is how come you are seeing a different face today. But in the latter part of the game, I have to bring in those who started in the Morocco game, just to see in the absence of one, how the other one can also fare. So we are on course. We are on course. It's very useful because, like I said, I gave an opportunity to those who didn't play more, who didn't have more time in the Morocco game. Something that will bring all of them together or bring all of them at the same level, so that, you know, from here we have to look for another opportunity to get a game that way we can use our full squad to see maybe because we need to have another high profile game before we travel to Senegal.
And Coach Babanu only kita the Black Maidens of Ghana and my team and papa team sampa of ya honka kan crowd training ball for 10 or churches and nyama ACL ko Adom. If you offer an inchim on crafo from there, national sumam say coaches makuma ko bese 9 ana ene ya power ni na say busumi bia ya Ghana Premier League ni bia mpanyimfo yi eye coaches a ombo modern pass coach of the month we hyehyɛ so kokura amafo beka general busumi coaches na etimi epie mu e wasa nomination mu no ohwe mu ne sene Messi course asa coaches omu pie mu November busumi nim na yakukọ mu hwe sene Messi course no Dr. Prosper Nete Ogum Koroko for head coach wabe piem ana afen so Omar Abdel Rabi ono so ye Mediama Sporting Club for so coach wabe piem ana fe Kasim Mengel be Chem United for coach ono so abe piem ana fe Besama Kobimensa of Karela United omo be piem se busumi general no omo yade pa se na omo yade November busumi nim
etwa mu no Ghana Premier League no omomode mo no esani na ohwe nipa hodo na ebo mu din nyina omobo mo homode pa ndi odikan Asante Kotoko bobokuo no coach Dr. Prosper Ogum obo matches na hodo enum wodi nkunim nan ya okon tipenko baako a wandi nchobia Omar Abdul Rabi Mediama coach akensi ahodo ensia na odi ne hoji mu a wodi nkunim miensa wokon tipenko mienu ya wodi ntwo baako afi Kasim Mengel Kansi ono nso wo Bechem United akensi ahodo enum no wodi nkunim mienu ya okon tipenko miensa ya onum wandi ntwo na de wotwato Bismarck Kobimensa Karela United ene wo akensi ahodo enum no wodi nkunim miensa ya okon tipenko mienu a enum no wani ntwo ndi nipa ahodo enan ene mo gira brane ne se tu wo su ntunta ya yi baako e de akyede hyenhyen e de ahyenensa e de kruwa aka no ho.
And the coach of the month nominations no repeatable last year November omobai ana this year so omasantwe muti e was ekruwa mu na yensan kwa ni mu bi ndia na is a player of the month and also NASCO for ana empempi no omtade omu television no nketwa ne akese eja nkofo a sebenya do omudi mu nkunim na yeko mu hwese na nema esi ekoso no koroko player the din any Frank Mbele Etoga ono so ne be PM nominations no for a player of the month general no osa ko Ashanti Go Football Club mo bante ba ko fense ya wano omso ya de bruta ana afen so kwa no Umar Bashiru of Karela Football Club samananti esi o mayade nti bosome general no omso ehwenim si bi ba ko na ye di TV se iron se pen se pencil ye di aman e wo sabas bodi mu
mu se fa dika akwawie ye wo Ghana Premier League ni mu de nanso players bi wo hono a January bosumi nim obudi agoropa enu nti players ahodo miensen ya pa omudin si atusu ntonto ne abo mabaso and the Odikan Asante Kotoko striker Frank Mbela Etuga watontena numu a man of the matches no waji mienu afei ya wanonso si akadema Ashanti goal man of the match no waji baako ya watontena 9 na Omar Bashiru nso Carrera United watontena 9 and man of the match no waji baako nti nipa miensan empenifo hwemu yi baako na NASCO abasobode ewo ho no yedina gina simpie so e de ahye ne nsa.
Into one day, I shall assume say we a NASCO Player of the Month award, and he shared himself can be as no one of these 3 players. Nessa ebitimi aka, but yemede papa me pramaja de krano Ghana Premier League. Among for Beka, the El Clasico, the super clash between House of Folk and Ekodoko and a Clamasi the first round. No, across Sports Stadium and Asakins get it Tuja. 90 minutes of soccer fiesta. The scoreline was barren. Ekoye kuku simu awe nyabi menso me nyabi. Ewa sana nyama AC course nei etu akotwere ne etwere ewa sana nyama ACTM ye ba Premier League log na so dia having played 17 matches first round no say any sana hye ne ACTM e de Emma clubs a wo mo kon okodenden Inti Yakumu Ahwesen and MSCT dia Kumasi Sandro record first with 37 points, Bichi United at second with 30 points, Great Olympics at third with 28 points, Aduana Stars at 4 to 27 points, Ken Faisa at 5 to 26 points, Nafi Mediama Sporting Club at 6th position with 26 points, 7th Karela Football Club 25 points now with Timi Enya 8 Accra House of Fuka or no Enya 25 points Uhwe league leaders Kumasi Sandro kwa Oma Twemu 12 solid points da benda and has beaten Sante na so still was any da so ho Yaba Dreams Football Club sayo madaeson position kron ho so 23 points Mackenzie editing time so Ghana Premier League week 10 week 17 and Edia Kugono Obama 10th club no Ebrekum Chelsea 22 points no Ashanti Gold Football Club at 11 to 22 points Legon City at 12 for 21 points Real Tamale United Slim also qualify demo at 13th almo 20 points BBN Gold Stars baby fintu say ABB and Nania Urema 14th position with 20 points now for Accra Lions and Kanjata 15 for 19 points Wafa at 16th position with 18 points 11 Wonders at 17th with 16 points now for Elimina Sharks at 18 for just 11 points into channel so me say ene saban ehye ne toro bento si emfa kinse ni sia dia Wafa 11 Wonders Elimina Sharks ombetimi akọ relegation sena niama ACL ko dwumedia yegusu aid no nti uhwem ene sena niama ACL ko dia na jese ne aba no de ama Ghana Premier League makomako bese teams makomako bese dumotwe no so nhehye ana de hu sunsanso no etwen jaw medisi ada wa cinema san chelp but Prisla director Adom TV in terms of ACL direction there otimi sampa one of the youngest females obo no modern pa nei otini di anya hwe ne maame ana edi ne birthday nti ogini 2 sena niama ACL ko sunsi Jennifer Adwoa Bofie baby a obia no Mama Jane fantastic birthday morning enkoma dada ho fadada ho ate Mama Jane fadada ho fadada ho Ma Jennifer you too much oba no so so cute bibia etimeto yi anyame adoma ebe fie na ne ehubia se ebe koto so aka se ebe transfer aka ebe ba ye hu sina nema ebisi akwa rade ntina nima ho no onye okese onyi fi bebe ne da so ni fa ko bebe ne da so me the Professor Yike wala sagudi catch ba ko pena mjina mu and of course evidence based sports presentation it me jaw the act of being a good guest is to know to say goodbye.